Hey guys, long time. This is Queenette. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be taking you to Bonny for the Iria ceremony that was done by my auntie and my cousin. So this is pretty much day one where they're officially being taken into the fattening room. They have that ceremony that kind of ushers them in. So this is me just showing you around. And then on this day we went to the market, a few of us, and on our way back we ran into this masquerade group and they were flogging so many people were running, people were parking their vehicles because obviously they had filled up the road and people couldn't really, well, they were obstructing traffic, so to say. This was the masquerade group. So this was in December, mind you, which is when you'd see a lot of the masquerades coming out because of the festive season and all the activities that they usually have planned out in December for masquerades and things. So this is like day two, and after the ceremony of the first day, or any day after, I'm guessing, they just come to decorate the house with judges, and then anybody coming into the house must be wearing judges. If not, they can't go in, they won't be allowed into the house. And then this was like the day before the event, where someone had to come and do the henna or body art for the people doing the area. So it was my auntie and my cousin, like I said. This is me just getting mine done. Had to do my feet and my hand, and I really think it looked pretty. And then this ended up staying on my skin for well over 2 weeks because I was carrying it around for a while. So this is setting up as well on the eve of the event. These are flags. I think they are prominent with Bonny events or maybe Joy events, but I've mostly seen them at Bonny events where they bring out all different flags. I don't know if they represent different families or what they represent exactly, but I know they get to bring out a lot of flags. So Bonny is an island in River State, which I haven't mentioned. So Bonny is an island in River State. And this area ceremony is basically done for girls or women born into the Bonny kingdom or married into Bonny to officially welcome them to womanhood and also permits them to tie two wrappers. And most people just refer to this event as tying of wrapper. Some parts of the ceremony wasn't captured, by the way, because I was one of the chaperones and I was also not permitted to be present, but most of it is captured in this video, which is why it's a bit lengthy. So get ready for the most luxurious display of the Bonny culture you'd ever see. It's still the day before the event, and this is basically taking you around, to see all the decoration. And then on the evening, the Bonny women come back to usher them out of the fattening room and then have all the different ceremonies. To be honest, I don't know the names of these things, but yeah, it was quite beautiful to watch. And then they had this chant, they kept shouting Asama, 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 Shile, Iria, Puriye. Then people will respond Iria boy, Iria boy, something like that. To be honest, I don't even remember. But yeah, it was fun to watch. And then this is one of my extended uncles, really taking it so personal, and it was so funny. But yeah, this is one of my extended uncles coming too. So when they do that, they'd obviously get to drop money for the area ball or area. I think they're called area balls, yes. Right? I think so, yeah. So while they're in the factory room as well, for people who want to come and see them or discuss or basically want to come and see them, they have plates by the door. So because it was two of them, they had two plates and then one extra plate for the chaperone there. So anyone that wants to come in after tying your judge, which is very compulsory to see them, you have to drop money for two area, but one in each plate and then one for the chaperone. So in preparation for the event, their skin of the area boy is prepped to make it glow, they say, on the day of the event. So they rub palm oil mixed with something called upe, leave it for a bit, and then have their bath, and then they rub native chalk, have them sleep with it. And then the duty of the chaperone is to make sure that at the time the women have instructed them, they have their bath at that time, also help them rub it. And also, back in the day, the kind of body art that they had done was the type that after they finish, it kind of leaves a pattern of the design, which leaves a swelling, and it looks super painful. Thankfully, they didn't have to do that this time around. So after they have their preparation procedures inside, the Iria ball officially come out, which is the first time in days since they went into the family room and dance. So Bonny used to be an island that there was mostly always electricity powered by LNG, which is why most people in Bonny do not have generators. But I was surprised to see that had changed, as there were loads of times there was power outage. Beginning with this time when they had to come out, and they were coming outside to dance for the first time as part of the ceremony that ushers them out of the party room. But the light went out for a while, and this wasn't the only time. There were countless times where the light was out. But anyway, that's not the topic for today. So this is them just dancing. So when they come out, they just dance around, this circle, dance around. And this evening, they just had this one outfit. So at some point, you're gonna notice so many cuts and cuts from this video. Obviously, I couldn't film the entire event because I'm sure you wouldn't have even been able to watch it except I was going live. So I had to cut and cut at different points just to fit it into this time that I struggled to fit it in, so that you're able to watch it and enjoy the event, and also make reference to, because with the number of times that they changed for this event, I believe people can even use the outfits for like traditional wedding inspiration because it was so beautiful. And the day of the event is finally here. See how divine my auntie looks. I was so stoked to see them. Oh my goodness. See them, they look super gorgeous. See my cousin Divine. See how gorgeous she looks. The outfits, the colors. Oh my goodness. The color combination were just beyond words. They were so beautifully combined, so beautifully done. So this is the first outing for the day of the Iria, the first outfits that they wore, and this is them just going back inside to change into their second outfit. Listen, these outfits are so gorgeous. And you know, it was when I was editing this video that I actually saw that this wrapper which my cousin is tying is the same one that I tied for the afternoon event. But yeah, it was so beautiful. So it's basically just the same thing. They change their outfits, dance around in circles, dance around, you know. And then for the chaperones or the salsa girls, which we were called that day, we were basically picking the money being sprayed, fanning them, you know, making sure they weren't sweating too much and making sure they were comfortable. If you're not from River State or from the south or not familiar with coral beads, you probably think, oh, this is one of these things. Ah, it looks so beautiful. You have no idea how heavy these things are, and the more of them you wear on your neck, the heavier it is. And they had to wear this all day. Well, actually change coral beads with different outfits that they wear, and trust me, they are really extremely heavy because they are original coral beads. And well, it's just luxury. Like I said, I'm showing you the most luxurious display of the Bonny culture. So yeah, this is just, you know, money being sprayed, and then they just kept on dancing before going back in to change for their next outfit. Oh my goodness, my heart literally froze when I came in and I saw my cousin looking like this. She literally looks like an angel. Oh my days, just look, oh dear, she's so beautiful. And my auntie, oh my goodness, they looked like Arabian princesses or Arabian queens. So gorgeous, so beautiful. You see what I've been saying about the combination of the accessories, the colors, everything was just perfect. I don't even think it can be done better. So you see these chairs, I'm gonna come back to the story of these chairs. Let's just keep moving for now. So yeah, they just danced around as usual, you know, change outfits, come out, dance around. And then while they went back in, this cultural group came and, you know, were showcasing all the funny dance steps or cultural dance steps. So there's a reason why I left this to run for such a long time, because it was so interesting to watch as well. And they danced so well, they danced so beautifully. What's happening here? Like, found their handkerchief on the floor and then had to go down to use their mouth to pick it up. It was so interesting, and obviously everyone was so fascinated by what they were doing. See, they danced so well. Listen, they danced so well. And then even with the way they were shaking their waist, at some point I was like, God, when actually would I be able to dance like this and shake my waist so well? Because popular practice around River State, waist
I see
and not
waste
knowing how
now.
to do it
See
is such
waste
the
now.
floor.
God,
Now
when
on
no.
to outfit number 4 for the day. My auntie is so beautiful. You see what I've been saying about the color and the combination. She's such a queen. She danced so gracefully, and at this point you could tell that she was so tired, but she carried on so well. Can you see the contrast with the pink and her skin? And that's not even understating how gorgeous my cousin is. Anyway, this is outfit number 5. At some point I really couldn't keep up with recording all the outfits, but I tried to take pictures as much as possible just to make up. And then at this point the cultural group came back to dance. Then obviously I can't let it run as much, so yeah, just a little clip. And then here goes outfit number 6. I just took a picture. These women are the family, like the wives of the family. They just came to present their gifts and dance. And then the last and final outfit for the day, outfit number 7. So yeah, I got some more videos here because it was like the last outfit for the day. And then this whole thing where my auntie had to throw sweets for everyone. It's just part of culture. Look at that man licking the sweets when they hadn't even thrown it. Don't mind people. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So yeah, this was where my auntie had to throw these sweets or share them out to people, and then people just catch her she throws. Say here she goes. Oh, and that's me beside her fanning her. So at some point we were interchanging the people we were fanning just in case someone needed covering up. So at this point the women led her to greet someone very important. Please forgive me, I don't think I know who he is in Bonny Kingdom, but he looks like someone very important in Bonny Kingdom. This is such a huge part of the day. This is where the husband and people present wrappers. Just cover her with the wrappers, which is a sign of the ceremony coming to an end, officially becoming a woman, giving her the wrappers she's going to tie and all of that. But the tricky thing about this part is, as they're dropping the wrapper, people have been assigned to take it off and keep it. If not, people will just nick them, and these wrappers are so expensive and you don't want to lose them, which is why people have been assigned to take them off once they've been dropped on their body. You clearly tell that my cousin was exhausted, like she had had enough, and I'm sure couldn't wait for it to be over. But I mean, this was the last bit, so I'm guessing she was just using the last of her energy to go through this entire process of getting gifted the wrappers, the head ties, and all, and being sprayed money to just complete the entire process. I mean, she had come this far, so why not? And this was her dad and the Bonny Gentlemen's League or Bonny Gentlemen's Club spraying her after gifting her the wrappers, which is just a sign of celebration as well. I'm sure you could see people on the floor there trying to pick the money as well, which could be nicked, and I believe some of it was nicked. We really tried our best. We were struggling with the crowd at the same time, but we tried. And for this week, my auntie went to her family and they gifted her coral beads and wrappers as well. This is my uncle now dancing with his wife and his daughter after they've successfully completed the Iria ceremony. So back to these chairs. So basically, the very last bit of this event, they get to sit on the chairs, and then these men get to carry them from where the chair is to the front of the house. So they don't walk in at this point. They are now women, so they are carried around. My auntie was so scared. I could see her telling them to bring their hands lower so the chair is not so high up, and then they had to act like all was well, shaking their hands, even though I know they were scared. I couldn't wait to come down from the chair, but they eventually got past that. So they carried them all the way to the front of the door, and this officially ends the ceremony. And here ends the Iria vlog. Special shout out to Amy, the makeup artist, who gave me loads of these videos which I used. If not, I wouldn't have gotten this much content. I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, this is just my cousin and I vibing with our henna. And then the next day or 2 days after, I'm not sure now, the masquerade came to the house to visit. You know, this was a completely different masquerade from the one we ran into in the first day. This one was a different one. They said the name, but I can't remember the name now. But the masquerade came to the house, and then at some point it comes inside the house, but women aren't allowed to go in there because the masquerade gets to take off his mask. It's only men that are allowed to see that. And then he just danced for a few minutes and just left. Meanwhile, we had been waiting all day for it, so we're so surprised that was all. Like, it just stayed for a few minutes before leaving. And then on Saturday, I decided to go and see the Bonny beach. This is probably like my 4th or 5th time in Bonny, but I never really get to go out. But luckily on this time, I was able to go and see the beach. It was so beautiful, even though it was much calmer than most beaches, or maybe Lagos beach to be honest, which I'm comparing it with. And then I got this picture of me catching the sunset, and then this was me vibing. My cousin was making a video. That's not the one that just tied the wrapper because they weren't allowed to go out yet. And then we had this pepper soup that took almost 2 hours. I don't know if it was when we ordered it they went to kill the goats. Tried it, not bad. And then I was supposed to go back with the LNG boat, but because it was Christmas period, it was hard to get booking, and I really needed to get out of Bonny because I had something to do in PH. So I had to use the local boat for the first time ever, which is called the Passport. Luckily, it wasn't a turbulent sail, but I was worried all through because I'd said I would never get on any of these boats. But I did, and I got home in one piece. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. See you again soon. Bye.